Today is laundry day. Laundry is probably the easiest task that you can do. And like if your house is a mess and you don't know where to start with laundry. All you gotta do is it's the initial work, the initial round stuff up, put it in the washer. But once you do that, it's pretty passive for like the next hour before you have to switch it over, and then it's a passive act again. You can literally go play video games, go do whatever you want, write your thesis, whatever you have to do. Laundry's just such an easy win. What I like about laundry is that it's such a passive task. Like right now, I got a load in, I got another load waiting for me on the couch there, and in between, while I'm waiting for it to get done doing its thing, the laundry's literally doing itself at this point. I'm just playing some video games in the meantime, and it's so easy. It's like so easy. I feel like there's a little misconception when you're doing your laundry that a lot of people seem to think that you need to separate your coloreds from your whites, or like light coloreds, whites, and darks all in separate batches, but that's just not true. I've never done that, and my clothes are completely fine. If you do that, I am curious why. Like, why have you always done that? And are your results just like that much more better than mine? Like, change my mind, but I don't see the point of it.
What's up, Ronnie? What's up, girl? Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah.
I have a lot of clothes. So I think the best course of action here is to narrow it down a little bit. I know some of these clothes have holes in them, stains that are irreversible, and the like, and I just need to... Some of them I don't really wear that much anymore. I just did all my laundry just to get it all clean, because now I want to go through it and throw away the stuff that is no good and maybe get a pile together to donate, because I have way too many and I want to downsize my wardrobe. So a good example, prime example, is like this sweater. It's all worn out, and the insulation is kind of coming out of the holes. Like, that should probably just be trashed at this point, honestly. So that one goes to trash. This shirt is actually kind of a newer one that I got at a plant nursery, and I like the color and everything, but it fits weird, and the material is just like a little bit scratchy, and I'm never really gonna wear it when I have other t-shirt options to wear instead. So something like this will go into the donate pile. Every day is Earth Day. Hell yeah, let's spread the message. Donate pile. In a recent video, I decluttered one of my bookshelves, and if you want to check that out, go ahead. But you might have noticed I was wearing these pants, but hopefully you didn't notice the fact that there's a sizable hole forming in the crotch and another one in the back. I hope it wasn't noticeable by that video. That's kind of embarrassing, but yeah, trash. This is my favorite flannel. I have a lot of flannels, but this is my favorite one. And how many flannels can I wear at one time? One. So I might just keep this one because it's my favorite. I might keep a second one as a second option, but I don't need as many flannels as I have, so I'm going to donate a bunch of them. But this one's a keeper. I'm not going to go through every single piece of clothing because I'm probably going to be here for close to an hour going through my clothes, possibly, and we don't need the video to be that long, so I'm just going to kind of streamline it for you, but make progress here. It's already feeling good. With some of these, I'm just going by how frequently I wear them, how recently I've worn them. But when you do that, you do also want to take into account that, especially where I live, the seasons change, and a lot of times you'll wear, more lighter fabrics and lighter clothes in the summer and heavier stuff in the winter. So here, moving through fall, I want to remember what I do wear in the summer, which is not too hard for me because what I wear in the summer is very similar to what I wear to the gym. So I have worn those fairly recently, but anyways, yeah, something to keep in mind. You don't want to throw out all of your summer clothes, that's for sure. Because then, like, when summer comes around, you're gonna have to buy new shorts. You're gonna have to buy new clothes. We don't want to have to do that. That's silly. That's silly. Okay, so Ronnie's here. We've got 3 piles made. One for donation, one for throwing away, and one that we're going to keep. But the one that we're going to keep, like the pile, is still way too big. That's still way too many clothes for me. And so I'm going to narrow that down further. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare different items against. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to compare different items against each other and just keep my very favorites, my very best, and then that'll grow the donation pile, which is also cool. While I do this step, I think I'll also sort my clothing by type and just separate out the underwear, the socks, and the workout shirts and the pants and all that. Just separate them out while I'm doing this, kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I guess. Why all these sayings involve killing animals, like the boiling the frog and now killing birds. Oh my god, thanks for letting me air my dirty laundry, by the way. After taking care of all this, I think I'm going to treat myself by buying myself a new beanie. I've really wanted a beanie for a little while, and I think that'll be a nice reward for downsizing my wardrobe like this. These are all defective. They're all getting thrown away. Besides the underwear and the athletic wear that I've already put in these drawers, these are what I am keeping tentatively. I'm a lot happier with this amount than what we started with. And this is everything that we have to donate, that we're donating. So I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty substantial. Oh, that sun is really really bad. It's really harsh. Anyways, this last drawer here, right there, I can barely see, is for my t-shirts. I want to put my t-shirts in there, and this is what I have left over for t-shirts. Um, but I kind of want to narrow that down a little bit more. This is still too many, I think. So uh, it's hard because a lot of them have like nostalgic value and reasons why I'm keeping them. Like here, let's just go through them real quick. This is Terminator Jesus. I'll be back. It's like pretty funny. I think it's really funny. I got this shirt when I like 10 years ago in Hawaii, and uh, I just haven't got rid of it. I don't wear it that often, but I think it's hilarious. But maybe since I don't wear it, I should donate it. I don't know. Vote on your favorite shirt or whatever in the comments. This one I like. I don't really enjoy wearing it because it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it reminds me of the time I went to Alaska and ran an impromptu 10K. Good memory. It's nostalgic. It's like I want to keep it. I don't really wear it except for once in a long while. But what is that? Like, what is that? Should I keep it or should I get rid of it? Like, I'm so conflicted on some of these. The t-shirts are like the hardest part right now. These plain black tees are kind of just like a staple, so I'm gonna keep them. This shirt is so soft, but it's a little bit see-through. But it's so soft and comfortable. But maybe somebody else can enjoy that comfort and not me. I don't know. Really on the fence about all of these. This is a band T-shirt. How to Be Human, and that's not the band. That's the album name that they released, and it's I got it at a concert when I went with my friends. It's like good memories tied up into it, and I've had it for so many years now, but it's stained. It is really comfortable. This is hard. This one's a definite keep. This is actually a extra large, double extra large in Malaysia. I traded a pocket knife for it, so it has like sentimental value as well. And it's comfortable. It's a little tight, even though it's an extra large in Malaysian, but it's a little tight on me. It's hard to get rid of it though because it's all these are like a lot of these are I've kept through the years because of some sort of sentimental value. This one's cool. I really like how this looks. I like this logo. This is a definite keep. Another album band tee that I got as a gift, and I really like it because it's comfortable. And I think I'm just gonna keep this. It fits really well and it's comfortable. This I got from the local ramen shop. It's actually a really cool place. They pretty much serve ramen. It's a restaurant. They're open for like lunch for a few hours, but they do all their ramen by donation. I think it's kind of run through in partnership with a church. It's in the next town over, but I bought a T-shirt to kind of support that. And the ramen's really good. They got like pickled vegetables and all the really good stuff to put in it, and it's crazy that they just take donation. I think that's really cool. A lot of people go in there, for lunch. All sorts of different people, all people from all different walks of life, and I think it's a pretty cool place to go. And I like the shirt. It's not the most comfortable, but it fits me pretty well, and I don't know. I just gotta keep it, man. I don't know why. Do I hold on to things like this? I don't need this many shirts, but I do have the space to store them. I don't know. Oh, I guess that's all of them. That wasn't so bad. But yeah, I guess vote on your favorites or something in the comments. I'd like to narrow it down by at least a couple, but okay, yeah, that's I think that's the bulk of the sorting. There is one more issue that I'd like to tackle today. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, let me think of how to say this. The only time I use my bedroom is actually when I go to sleep. I don't use it to change. I change here in the front room. I'm one of those guys that will wear clothes multiple times before he deems them dirty and actually puts them in the wash. When they are dirty, they go straight in the wash. When they are worn but clean, worn but not dirty, they don't smell bad. They don't have dirt all over them. They don't look dirty. Once if they pass those two tests, they kind of wind up scattered like on the back of a chair or something, just waiting to be worn again. Okay, I'm saying all this just to kind of iterate a point where I don't go back in my bedroom to get dressed, but that's where my dressers are. And that's where I guess like I was raised, you take your clothes to your room, you fold them, you put them away. But that doesn't really work for me. Like that isn't efficient. It's just an inefficiency that I think holds me back from keeping my place a little cleaner. I think it would be a lot less cluttered if I had a different system that was a little more streamlined for my personal life. And I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. I don't think there's anything wrong with rethinking systems, like traditional systems. And this could be like a broader subject, but just in like laundry and the way that you keep your house, I don't think there's anything wrong with ditching traditional systems and replacing them with systems that are more streamlined and efficient and personalized to you and your life. And especially in cases of like neurodivergency and things like that, I think that this is extremely important for people to consider. So that being said, I'm just going to show you the inside of my laundry room and tell you what I'm thinking. Okay, so we have a little dowel up there, which is pretty cool. And then we do have these like plastic shelves, and then this is very like disorganized. But wouldn't this be like the prime area to have like a dresser or some sort of set of drawers or storage system for my clothes? Like right here, you take them out of the dryer, you put them right there. It just makes sense to me. I'd get dressed here, like just keeping everything in the same location. Just I don't know. That makes sense to me. So let's try and figure that out. I don't know if this is realistic or if this will work, but I really want this piece of furniture here. I really want this piece of furniture here to fit there. I'd like to use a piece of furniture that I have, like an existing piece of furniture in the house, to solve this issue. And this would be pretty perfect. But I don't know if I can even move it. I think it's pretty heavy. I started taking the drawers out. I'll take the rest of the drawers out and see how heavy this beast is. It's pretty thick. And then secondly, I don't know if it's going to fit. But I do have a tape measure. Okay, this section here is about 3 feet. It looks like about 41 inches on this side to play with. And it looks like the bottom of the dowel is about 74.5 inches tall. From wall to wall is about 3 feet as well. Now let's go measure that piece of furniture and see what we're working with. The dimensions are 38 inches wide. Let's just say 20 inches deep. And 62 inches tall. Well, we do need one more measurement. It's about 29-30 inches with the drawer pulled out and the door open. And with the door open, it's about 38, about the same. That was really difficult to do with one hand operating the phone and one hand operating the measuring tape, but I think we have all the dimensions we need. Let's go see if it works. I think it's gonna work well enough. I do need to clean out this area before we move it in here. It's gonna be a little bit shy on opening that door and like 2 inches shy on pulling the drawer completely out, but I think that's fine. I don't think that's not really a big deal to me. That's not a deal breaker to me. So I think we're gonna give it a try. Let's see if I can even move this thing. Oh yeah, ooh, that's doable though. It's heavy, but it's doable. Okay, we gotta stop here for a second because if you remember, the drawers are about 2 inches shy. Once we get it in there, we're not gonna be able to put the drawers in. So we have to put them in now and then move it in from there. What we have found here is evidence that mice have been frequenting this spot, as you may have assumed. So we're gonna have to clean that real good before we move anything in here. Okay, look at that. That's much better. All cleared out, all nice and clean. Cool. Okay. Serviceable. Okay, so it's a little bit tight, but I think it works pretty good. I like this. Okay, so this is cool too. I thought that we might lose the functionality of the dowel, but really, if we keep that door open, we just leave it open, which why would I close it? I don't even really need a door there. I'm just going to be using those as shelves anyways. If we leave that open anyways, we can still use this portion of the dowel for hanging clothes. That's pretty cool. We can hang like at least a few things there. That's pretty nice. I think this is going to work out pretty well. I'm happy with it. I think this is a good change. Well, all we have left to do is load it up with the clothes, and then that concludes this laundry day, which kind of turned into a bigger project. It kind of turned into a 3-plot narrative of doing my laundry, sorting my laundry, and separating it, and then kind of readjusting my system in which I do laundry, like how I do laundry, how I deal with my clothes, and I think this system's going to work a lot better for me, and I think that'll cut down on the overall clutter, that clothes-based clutter around my house, which is really cool. This feels momentous. All right, anyways, thank you all for watching. If you watched it all the way to the end, that's like huge to me. It really means a lot to me. I appreciate that, and yeah, stick around for some more decluttering. There's still a lot left to do. This was just one project of many, and yeah. Anyways, peace.